Okay, now I know you saw me in tier list in the same sentence and probably started shaking in your boots, but I don't care. Today, my friends and I rank the best trick shots of all time to see what the best and worst best trick shots of all time are. We've got some likely controversial opinions in this one. We do change our opinions and adjust our rankings throughout, so stick around to the end to see our juicy takes. Enjoy. So to recap what we're doing, there's going to be 40 iconic trick shots, and then I threw in 5 of my own just to make it a little interesting, and you know, I want it to be at least somewhat original content. For the first clip, getting into this, we've got Avea, January 15th, 2014. Everybody knows this shot. It's literally named after this man. Banger reaction to going crazy.
You'd love to see it.
I'd be screaming like that too in 2014.
Such a crazy shot for the time.
Beautiful shot.
It's my favorite of mine.
Yeah, no, it's really sick. Like, you know, you got to take into account time frame for these clips. That clip could have been hit 3 years ago and it would be insane. But it was hit in 2014. First of its kind.
I've tried to hit that shot in private match so many times and I haven't even hit it there. So like, that's so fucked. Like
that clip's hardly been hit on console sense, hardly been hit on Pluto sense. And like, you know, the spot got named after him. He joined ObJay after. Like that's a classic shot. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be a pretty high ranking to start things off.
Yeah, I'd definitely chuck it up there.
At least an A.
Definitely at least an A. I think the question is A or S.
I'd say high A.
I guess combo wise, even for 2014, just the little double insta swap, I guess that would be the only like detriment I could even think of for the shot.
Yeah, it still was clean though.
Yeah, no, it was beautiful, but I think that's like if he did a little bit more, I think he could have landed an S, but for now we're gonna keep him an A.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, now the next clip, Changa, September 24th, 2016 on AW, playing hardcore with the mid-air tag. Hits it with the M1 Garand on green band. This was in Shawn's R-Tac, I remember. Such a classic shot.
I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea there was a mid-air tag in that.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's crazy that he actually got it. Like, the fact that that didn't just kill him is biblical. He actually, at the start of it, he got the can swap, which I didn't even notice back then. Can swaps the KF5.
Oh, yeah.
Then gets the mid-air tag.
And with the non-stop, too.
Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, it's so good. He hit him with one of the last bullets he shot.
Throw an S.
I don't know if I would give it an S, though. Like, it's insane, but you can look at it in 2 ways. He hit with the M1 Garand, which is, like, cool because it's, like, you know, it's a little unorthodox. But it also is a little bit easier to hit in that aspect.
It's the mid-air tag that does it for me that would make me say it's an S tier.
Yeah, of course. That's the
hardcore.
And on the
For
game,
real.
you don't see many mid-air tags.
Yeah, and speaking of the game, there's so many crazy-ass AW shots in this, so be ready for that.
Too.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards A, but I'm also thinking about it, and, like, that is, like, an S. Like, that's what you want to hit when you get on. Like, that. That's the dream. I don't know. What are you thinking, Splash?
Low-key S.
Shit, we'll give him the S.
No idea about that mid-air tag in the first place, so even now knowing that, that's insane.
That's funny that you saw that shot, didn't even realize the mid-air tag. Another thing is, dude, I don't even think Changa wanted to play AW, because in the description of the mid-air tag, he's like, shout out to Shawn for getting me on AW. Like, homie didn't even want to play it, and he just slaps one of the best shots on the game. All right, you're probably wondering what this shot is. You've probably never seen this shot before. October 31st, 2015. This man hit a spooky Avea bill cam in free-for-all. Just the fact that there's even another Avea shot that exists out there, I don't even think people know this. This was closer to Colt's 75k Team Taj.
I know about that one. I've never seen that.
I really like it. It wasn't a 29 lobby. I cut it short there. It was in a 29 lobby, but he actually, like, it showed the scoreboard after he hit on somebody that was not at last. I don't know if they were a trick shot or not, but they were at like 16.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it was also the dude's last shot before he quit. That's pretty cool. Ended it off with a fucking hell of a bang. It is an insane shot. Really insane shot. I should specify, okay? We are ranking these clips comparative to each other. Every clip in this is an S tier clip, obviously.
Yeah.
With some of the clips we've got coming up and some of the clips we've literally already watched, I'm thinking this is a B or C. The one thing I like dislike about the shot is that he kind of blue balled us. You know, he had the hybrid on the M27, didn't do a hybrid knack. Like, he just had it. He's like, here's the potential. Here's what could have been, but I'm not going to do anything with it. Yeah, and once again, it was 2015, so, I mean, it wasn't that far out to do a hybrid knack, especially in a 29 lobby.
Especially compared to Avea's, I'd say I'd put it lower.
It's obviously not going to top Avea's. That's not his fault. There's not much you could do to top Avea's. I think we could throw it in B for now, and if we need to, we can come back, adjust it later. Okay, next clip. Dare Jinsu, December 30th, 2018. This was, I think it was month 2 of BO4, definitely year 1. Hits this little banger, you know? It's a pretty cool shot, you know. Some say he made history. I don't know if I agree. But really cool premise for the shot. He hits the grapple inspect to the ladder, hits the little wall bang with the Koshka double laser. That is the infamous travel shot. That shot blew up on Twitter, has over 1 million views on Twitter. Like that is the most a COD trick shot has popped off. Just a single upload COD trick shot has popped off in a long time. I think it has like 30,000 likes. Like it's something ridiculous. So clearly a lot of people did like it. There's a couple things I dislike about it. He did have double laser, and for the distance, I don't know if double laser was really justifiable for that. And it was a wall bang, but like you could see where he was. I think he had the ammo to reload. I'll watch it back, but he literally just did not press the reload button. Y'all, he had ammo to reload and he just didn't. Yeah, and this was before BO4 made it like hard to reload, because when BO4 came out, you could hold the button to reload like you know, some people were used to. But after a while of BO4 being out, they updated it because there was some sort of like, I think it was the glitch with the SG12. There was like a jitter glitch you could do with it. So they made it so you have to tap to reload. You couldn't just hold square. But you know, this was long before that. I'm not gonna lie, I could D tier this one. It's cool. It's such a cool concept, and Jinsu did end up going on to hit shots that I think were a lot better.
The idea is definitely there, and it's definitely cool as hell, but like you said, the double laser, the distance on it,
that's still insane, especially for when it was hit. Like that was early on in BO4, and a lot of people weren't even motivated to play that game.
With the aspect of us comparing it to the other clips in here, I think it would fit more in D. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. No offense if you're watching this, Jinsu, please don't start a hate thread on me. I'm sorry. All right, next clip, Joltz. This clip's insane. The dude is sniping from the trailer and he hits this backdrop wall bang on studio. If you know anything about studio on BO2, that wall bang is only possible through like the little cracks in the wall. So he had to get that bullet trail so lucky. I'll go back and so you can see where the bullet trail went.
That shot has always been super sick.
You can see him sniping at the trailer right there. And then if you look at his bullet trail, it goes right into that little crack, and that crack along the wall is the only part where you can hit it.
Oh yeah, I remember first seeing that shot, and that was such a stupid shot to see, especially the circumstance of how small of an area he has to wall bang.
Yeah, for real. He hit that in March of 2015 on a DLC map, and it was a can swap in search, which we always love to see. I feel like this is an unpopular opinion. That wall bang's kind of equal to Avea in my mind, I feel. Once again, it was in search and destroy. The dude was clearly peeling all the way in trailer doorway. That was about as far as that shot could have been. I think that's an A tier.
I think the same thing.
We're all educated on Joltz. Shout out to Joltz. All right, first IW clip of the video. We got Mel, October 15th, 2016 on the beta. He's playing Search and Destroy and hits the mid-air tag Sui. He didn't have his rewind charge, so that was his last attempt at that Sui. Hits the mid-air tag. He aimed in on him. Almost tagged him again there, no-scoping his pistol after, but slaps it. Does not get the reload, unfortunately. It was one of the first of its kind, if not the first. It was on the beta. I think that was probably in the first couple days of the beta, I believe. I think that was still when it was PlayStation only.
First couple days of the beta, and you're going for mid-air tag shots.
Yeah, he's a freak.
And IW, something you don't see every day. My neck of the woods.
Yeah, exactly. Respectable B tier, I think. I think if he would have tagged him after, because that pistol's definitely weak enough to tag him twice. Like if he would have randomly got the second tag, like hip firing it, that would have definitely put it in like an S for me. Since he aimed down on the tag and didn't get the reload, even though he, you know, could have reloaded, it's IW.
Yeah, I can totally agree with putting it in B.
All right, this clip's a bit more low key for BO3. We got Diverse New, and he's on Nuketown. He melees mid shot and he hits the triple collat spawn shot in Search and Destroy.
Fuck?
I know, that clip is ridiculous.
That's a clip I've never seen before.
Yeah, I know, that's a low key one, but it's just insane. I remember it was in Agony's top plays. That was where I saw it. I have no fucking clue where they were. I don't know if they were in the window, in the alleyway, the doorway. Did he bust bang it? Look at that. Do you know where they are, bro?
Like, it looks like they're in garage from where he shot.
I know, bro. It's insane. And another thing I really like about it is that he meleeed in his shot on BO3. You never see that, man. And, you know, as with all triple collat trick shots, they would literally be a clip if they weren't even a trick shot. Like, if you jumped over that wall, scoped it, and hit a triple, that would be a sick clip.
Bro did not need to do all that, but he still did. And it's amazing.
Really didn't need to do.
Went above and beyond. We love to see it. And that clip was November 28th, 2016. So a little bit after, you know, year one ended for BO3, not too long after. You know, it's a triple collat. So like if he did that mid game, it would be cool, but it was a spawn shot. Like that was his first attempt out of spawn. Like you only get a couple attempts at that before it's like no longer a spawn shot and it falls into like that mid game category, but it didn't.
I like it.
Hell yeah. Fuck with that. And really underrated clip as well. Diverse New, like that, you know, that's not a name that I really think of when I think of iconic trick shots. shots, but for real, that was iconic. Like I remember seeing that, and just every time I'd go for a spawn shot and search on BO3, I would think about that shot and be like, oh shit, I want to do that.
That should have been me.
It should have been me, not him. All right, next clip. Legendary AW shot. Another really low-key shot under the map on terrace with a lead in free-for-all, and he literally sticks him, not a tag, sticks him with the crossbow mid-air. So, like, if he didn't hit this, that would have killed last.
Yeah.
And he had a care package down to, like, bait the dude, but the dude didn't even start taking the care package. The dude jumped away, and he still got the stick and hit. Once again, one of the best AW trick shots, without a doubt.
I've never seen that one.
My boy Emery. That
Emery
shit
is
crazy.
such a goat.
Since when could you even get in a spot like that?
And all these clips are on console. I didn't specify that. We don't have any client shots in this. Fuck no, baby. I want to give that an S. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's definitely an S.
I'm definitely down for S.
I'm down for S.
Like the fact that he stuck him with a crossbow of all things.
Yeah.
If he didn't hit, it would have blown up and killed last. Like it's just such a beautiful circumstance.
That's an S. I don't want to even hear any objections. That is an S tier trick shot right there. We got Apex, November 2nd. Look at the date, 2011. Mid-air catwalk onto Legend Ladder. I bet he hit Legend Ladder more smooth than a lot of you can at home. I know I couldn't fucking hit it that smooth.
Oh hell no.
Jumps to it. Literally 720 onto it with the catwalk, 720 off to the final swap. Beautiful shot. For 2011, that was like you know, it sounds stupid now. Like you guys, if you got into trick shotting in the past few years and you hear me say this, you're probably gonna cringe. But like back in the day, like 2011, that was complex as fuck.
Literally like the best shot out.
Like doing a mid-air catwalk, unheard of. Splash still can't mid-air cat. No, I'm kidding.
I can't mid-air catwalk.
I hate watching it and not seeing him tack knife flip after. Like seeing him final swap to that pistol and not flip the knife, I'm just like, fuck, you ruined the clip. That shot's insane. But if we're comparing them to each other, I think it's a B or C.
Yeah, I'd say B is a good spot for it.
I'll go B. I was thinking a little more C. I'll put it at the end of B tier. I didn't even think about it. Which shot do we think is better in S tier? Because I forgot, like the leftmost one is better. Do we think the crossbow stick is better or the hardcore mid-air tag? I like how they're both AW.
Personally, I would say the crossbow stick.
I was low-key thinking crossbow stick too. All right, the next clip. FaZe Blaze, April 11th, 2015. Gets 2 kills on Yemen free-for-all, and you already know what he's gonna do. 1440 for the 3-piece. Iconic reaction. Wait for it, wait for it. Hands behind the head. You know it's a Blaze shot when he's got the hands behind the head. You know he's hyped. I love this shot. Oh my god, it spews nostalgia.
With the sniping class and everything.
And it was with a ballista sniping class. So like that had a solid chance of hit marking, especially on Yemen where you're shooting up at the dude. And he had the DLC camo on. He had graffiti camo. We fuck with that. In my opinion, I think it's either a bottom A or top B.
I say top B.
All right, there it is. I love how you can see the little hands behind the head.
Still got him up.
All right, next shot. Carl. This is the first 24 hours of the BO3 beta. Not many people know that. Iconic shot. You're gonna hear the word iconic so many times in this video. Infamous, whatever. It's the only way to describe some of these. Single uploaded to the FaZe channel. He's leaving his homie hanging. That's the best part of the clip. It's so iconic. Carl, and just not a word from Carl. That was the first legendary trick shot on BO3. 1800 for that point when people were still getting used to like that style of jetpacks, because the only one before that was AW. People were still getting used to that whole like hold to boost, and like nobody was using Cronus for that yet. It is TDM, which, you know, that isn't his fault. It's a beta, but you know, we do gotta rank it accordingly. It is team deathmatch. Did have 6 opponents to hit that on.
That's tough. I actually don't know where to put that.
Yeah, maybe our first C tier.
C.
All right, yeah, I think we'll go C tier with that. I like C tier. It sounds good. Congratulations, Carl. C for Carl. All right, you already know what this clip is from like the first second of it. We got Linkzy in 2014. Collat kill cam with no laser. That shot is stupid. Opener to Nexus. Actually, I think it was closer to Nexus. But still, absolutely insane shot. Fades the Remington twice. Bam. I love that reaction. That reaction's music to my ears. So what are we thinking for Linkzy's collat kill cam? You only get 1 attempt at that in search, by the way. I mean, you get 1 attempt at that in any mode. If you go for a collat and only hit a single, you can't go for a collat again. He actually called it out as well. He actually like says like 2 rounds prior, he's like, the next thing I really want to hit on BO2 is a collat shot. I might think the Avea shot is better.
I like
that is a tough one.
It's kind of like Changa's shot, where it's like, it's cool how he hit with an M1 Garand in Changa's shot, but it's like you also have the smaller crosshairs. In this shot, it's kind of cool he hit with no laser because he has the bigger crosshairs, but it low-key makes the shot look worse combined with the fact that he missed the reload. So I'm thinking A, we could go right in between Joltz and Avea. I feel like that's a good spot for it.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
All right, the next shot does not need an introduction at all. The 1 mil opener from FaZe ObJay, October 8th, 2012. Hit off the little helicopter glitch spot. And unfortunately, as you'll see here, the kill cam does lag a good amount, which sucks, but you know, still an insane shot. Ignore that. Him failing the silent shot on this pisses me off so much. Absolutely insane shot. It might have been set up. Isn't an issue, especially at the time FaZe was like open about setting up like that. That was back when like Willie G rule lobbies were a big thing.
I love the left spin.
Oh yeah, dude. That I didn't even think about commenting on that. Left spin was beautiful on that. Looked so nice pre-cam. With it being set up, I think that kind of skews the standards a little bit. But then again, Apex's Legend Ladder also was probably set up. The dude was shooting, but he wasn't really hitting any shots on a lot of open targets. I don't know, you know, he might have just been a bad 2011 COD gamer, but it's not looking too good, Apex.
I think it is better than Carl's shot on the beta. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. C. Dude, people are gonna be pissed off when we put this shot in top C. Even B, people are gonna be angry.
Yeah, I'm down for top C.
Yeah, especially for the time period that the Legend Ladder was hit. I mean, this was only like within a year later, but you know, if I saw both of these clips today and had to pick which one was better, probably pick this one. So we'll go top C. I rock with that. And yeah, you already saw the start of this clip. You already saw the whole clip. ObJay, once again, express BO2 collateral spawn shot. Hit it with the P swap and he final swapped after, which you don't see often on BO2. Might be evident of the time period, 2013, year one. People were still doing that shit. Very cool. Dude, the spot is insane. And that was actually the last round of the game too. It was 3-0. So like if they went on to win that round, that would have been the last round. So what are we thinking for the spawn shot collat? Obviously, it's not as good as the BO3 one, so we could already count it out of S or A. I think it's better than the bottom two of B. I think a good spot to slide it would be in between Storm's shot and then Melt's shot there.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
That's fine.
Cute little spawn shot collat. Just a, you know, slight shot.
You did not. Oh my god.
Yes, he
His
did.
teammate. Yeah, literally his teammate looking at him like that. You literally saw it, bro. All right, Rain with the split. He got split, bro. Come on. Can't be getting split out here. He gets split on all of his three pieces, as you'll see, because, you know, spoiler alert, we got a few more three pieces in here, but this is arguably his most iconic, the three-piece all headshots wall bang on MW2 Search.
So nostalgic.
So ahead of its time. And it's another one of those clips where it would be a clip without it even being a trick shot. Like, honestly, in my brain, if somebody hit that, I can't even say the word brain without thinking of fucking his brain up.
Yo, so fucking his brain up, fucking your brain.
But like, honestly, in my head, it's almost like if this was hit today, it'd be more of a variety clip, like 360 no scoping for the triple headshot feed. Like, I think people would view that more of a variety clip than a trick shot nowadays.
Gotta be at least A, because like you just can't do that again. You can't.
I was low-key thinking, I'm not gonna lie, I think that kid's BO3 triple is better. It's still an insane clip, but yeah. I think it's bottom A.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and sauce it bottom A. That sounds good to me. All right, next clip. I bet when you think of BO2 free-for-all shots, or just carrier series in general, you've probably had this clip go across your mind. God, he's so loud. I don't blame him at all. FaZe Rain's 1800. Dude, 1800ing this spot, once again, unheard of at the time of this clip. That's a theme with a lot of these shots. And he silent shots the carrier water. That's so cool. Like, you gotta be frame perfect for that. It wasn't a 29 lobby, but once again, it was hit on somebody trying to kill him. Like, the dude who he hit on literally tried to, like, jump over his head and snipe him. Like, he was trying his ass off to get to last.
Another tough one to rank, honestly.
I'm kind of stuck on thinking about whether or not it's better or worse than Blaze's three-piece. I feel like it's either in between Stormzz and Blaze, or it's above Blaze, but I think it's definitely like B tier. Like, I don't think that's an A tier.
I low-key like Rain's shot better than Blaze's.
I think Blaze's shot is better, in my opinion. Like, hitting with the ballista, shooting up at somebody, and not hit markering on someone trying to kill you, I think it's a little more impressive than someone sniping you at the carrier sui. Such a classic scream. But we're moving over, once again, another Rain clip. Three-piece on Ghost free-for-all. That is dumb. I think it was month one of the game as well. He had the iconic Shades reaction. Don't have it in this video because I got it from a different video. But That is insane, especially for Ghost Free For All. I've played Ghost Free For All on like every platform you can play it on. I doubt that I've even gotten a triple kill in general, and that man hit a 3-piece. Because like Ghost Free For All really doesn't flow that well. Okay, it wasn't month 1, it was month 2, which is still insane. December 9th, 2013.
Only FFA 3-piece I've seen on Ghost.
Ghost Free For All shots are also like rare to come by in general, because like I said, it doesn't play well. The Ghost 3-piece is gonna be so hard to rank. He also got the silent shot and kill cam. Beautiful trick shot. And once again, another shot with a sniping class.
All right, now we gotta talk shit about him so he'll hear it when he's editing. Stupid, dumb, big idiot. I keep this in the video. Fuck you, Jaden. Also, about this shot, I would put it behind Legend Ladder at the bottom of B tier.
I could agree with that.
That's a little spicy. Bottom B. I don't think I agree with that. I am low-key a little bit away from you guys. I think that is top B. I think that's better than Blaze's 3-piece with the ballista. Like, there's a couple aspects where Blaze is better because, you know, Blaze did do more spins, hit with a weaker sniper. But I think Rehz is just like the game, the map, the fact that it was a lead and not a 29 lobby. I also think Blaze's shot, like I said, 29 lobby, but it was also like year 2 or 3 of BO2. While this was second month of the game, people still didn't really know how to play it yet. Like BO2, people had that down packed by this time.
Yeah,
so
I like it. I like that.
I'm thinking top A.
I can get behind that.
I mean,
Yeah.
top B.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, top B. Sorry. And we've got another 3-piece to rank. Sorry. Spoiler alert. But takeoff, sniping class, free for all, Rehz reactions. You can't get enough of them.
He really
Typing
does
up
have
to the
some of
Skype
best
chat.
reactions.
I didn't realize
God.
how many times he did this.
I know, he's insane. He's hit 7 3-pieces, a complete spawn prediction. He went off pure map knowledge there, and that's what FFA is all about. Like, that man was just like, all right, I think he's gonna spawn over to the left. Bam, slapped him. Like, that FFA knowledge paid off. Hit it with a sniping class, hit it with the ballista, like I said. He got the reload, even though he had bullets shot out of his gun on BO2, which is insane. Blaze did the same thing, which is dope. He had the DLC camo. It was a DLC map.
Yeah, what's up with graffiti camo being like the 3-piece camo?
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. They were both ballista graffiti.
Which one's better, Blazes or that one?
Yup, that's what it comes down to. Damn it, see, here's where my personal bias kind of comes into play, because it's like, I want to say that Rehz better because he earned it more. But Blaze's shot, I feel like, is objectively the better one, because it's Yemen, and like, Yemen Suis and free-for-all were just rare at that time in general. Top mid B tier, somewhere in there. Moving things along, we got a bit of a controversial one, because people love this shot, okay? Now, you're probably like, what the hell did I just watch? This is Ramos crane shot, you know? That's the whole clip, YY after. Nah, this man, same game, right? Most people don't even know this is the same game as this shot. But he gets 1, 2, jumps off the crane, 360, hits the split, 3-piece. Lots of 3-pieces recently. But yeah, high rise last round, search and destroy, holds his breath on all the kills. Actually was insane. That drag, like the prediction of knowing where he was really sick.
I cannot even lie. I did not know the first crane shot was the same game.
Exactly. He uploaded that to his channel February 18th, 2012, titled it Best Game on High Rise. So here's the problem. I think both of those shots were pretty mid.
Same.
Yeah.
The fact that he scoped the second one.
He could have 720 scoped it or like 360 nosked it, and that would have been ridiculous. The second shot wasn't that great. Honestly, the first shot really wasn't that great either. You'll see a 2012 crane shot, which I'm sure you could think of a little bit later in this video, that I think shows what the standard for a crane shot should be more in line with. I guess it's kind of creative, but I don't like how he YY'd after. It seemed to be a Willie G roll lobby. Gotta judge it accordingly too, because it wasn't like an unset up clip. I think that's a D tier. Honestly, travel shot's probably better.
Yeah, I'd put it below travel shot.
I know people love that shot. People always bring that up with MW2 legendary shots. They're like, Ramos 3-piece crane shot. I don't see the appeal, even with considering the time period early 2012.
It's just not it.
Sorry, Ramos. You're pretty fucking insane on pretty much every other clip you've ever hit. Next clip, we got FaZe Rug, November 3rd, 2013. This is closer to FaZe's 2 mil sub team Taj. Jumps out 1080 Semtex cancel collateral. Unbelievable clip. Not a spawn shot, but a mid game nonetheless.
Such a classic shot.
Was a mid game, but I think if you're killing more than one person with one bullet in your trick shot, I don't think a mid game matters at all.
But where does that line up to the other collab?
Yeah, man, that's where it's getting difficult. I don't think it's better than Rehz 1800, but I feel like it's better than Stormzz and ObJay's shots there on Express. Okay, and next clip, we're sticking with the Rugrat, Nuketown 2025. Man got 2 kills, 1 bullet with the spawn shot. Year 1 of BO2 as well, April 17th, 2013. This one, once again, one of the first of its kind, and you only get a couple attempts before it's no longer a spawn shot. It's just a mid game, but that was in fact a spawn shot. I feel like it's close in the same range as his other collab. Is it better or worse than the MW3 one? I don't know. MW3 one was a mid game, but he did a 1080. This one was just a 720. I feel like the Nuketown one is a little bit worse. And like I said, speaking of 2012 crane shots, this was hit like probably a week before Ramos's shot. This is how you do a crane shot, in my opinion. Gets the stutter step into the wrist twist. Everyone knows this clip. If you've never seen that clip, oh my god, that was Twist's Ilcam's 38 opener, and that was hit like a week and a half before that Ramos 2 shots 1 game. Can we just acknowledge that that is so many spins for a crane shot? It was between a 1440 and an 1800.
Where do we put it though?
Good question. We might have to move some rankings here. I don't know.
It's just better than OBJ's left spin, but like there's stuff in B that also overtakes it.
One thing I think we should do, I think we should move Apex Legend Ladder. I feel like that should be top C.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Ilcam's 38 instantly made that shot iconic. Let's take a step back and think, if that wasn't the opener to Ilcam's 38, would people really love that shot as much? Like, it's still insane, beautiful shot, one of the best crane shots ever, but I could see it being bottom of B or top of C.
I'm kind of leaning towards top of C.
It feels insulting to have to put it in C tier, but like I said, these are all S's. Next clip, we got Zeimzy's last trick shot on BO2 2 days before AW came out. Search and destroy wallbang 1080. Didn't use a single tactical in that shot. He only used his claymores. Double claymore to the select fire to the running man. It looked so good. I love that kid's reaction. So where does that put it?
I don't think it's a high up shot, but I also don't think it's all the way at the bottom. I don't think it's B tier either.
It's kind of unfair because B tier is like the tier of I did more with this trick shot than I even had to at all. I do think it's better than Twist crane shot though.
Top C is looking pretty good.
Next clip, we're staying Zeimzy. This is one of his more underrated shots, I think. The triple C4 click ballista Yemen Sui. Back in the day, that made me want to use like different equipment. Like the fact that he just insta swap C4, insta swap C4, insta swap C4. Bang. It looked so good and it was so creative for the time.
Such a clean shot. Not something you see every day. People weren't really using C4 back then.
That's what I love about some of Zeimzy's shots. Like that man didn't just shock charge insta swap. He was showing the boys how it's done.
But is that shot better than his turbine one?
It's more creative. I definitely like it more personally, but I don't think it's objectively better.
Maybe behind Legend Ladder.
I think behind Legend Ladder is respectable actually. All right, and I think we're finally gonna break out of the B tier streak we got going here because we got Flaw Linkzy. You know, not quite FaZe yet, and you'll probably see why. No offense, I'm like shitting on this shot, but he hit markers, spawns back in next round. I cut it there, hits the 360 all the way across the map. So clean. It was nice, but was it good?
It has that gimmick factor to it.
Yeah, it definitely does. Like, I feel like that's what's carrying it. We might have ourselves another D tier.
Bottom D for me.
I was thinking more top D, but low key, I could see bottom D. And you know me, I've got the fattest ego in the world, so BO4, March 23rd, 2021. I hit my double wall bang on Jungle Flooded with the jetpack, and it scared the ball sack out of him. Such a funny reaction. No kill cam, unfortunately. BO4 jetpack classes had been a thing for a while before 2021. Like, they were probably a thing for like a solid year, and nobody really hit a shot with them. And that was like my first banger shot with it. I had a lead, and it was a double wall bang. I'll throw the guy's POV in the video. He was running back far, so like it's kind of surprising that that didn't hit marker even with the Paladin. I used everything in my class in the shot. I used the crossbow, Annihilator, the tack, and the Paladin. Like, I used everything I possibly could have there, which I really like.
The spot where he was is pretty crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Too many shots over to there, especially on BO4.
I'm thinking it might be a C tier, maybe a B tier. I don't know if it's better than Zeimzy's turbine shot there.
What's behind Zeimzy's turbine shot?
Twist Ilcam's 38 opener.
Put it behind that.
Yeah,
I could see it
right behind Zeimzy's.
I'm gonna be the tiebreaker here. I think Twist crane shot was a little bit better. These clips are in alphabetical order, so that's why I've got another shot from when I was in Ghost, my paratrooper shot on World War II, February 28th, 2021. Non-stop, which, you know, a lot of people who hit those paratrooper shots, they just be lining them up. Had the lead in free-for-all. What a lot of people compliment me on this shot on, they are like, why the hell were you trick shotting with the Springfield out of a parachute? Now that I have hit markered with the WZ, I completely understand why. When you're up in the air and shoot down on World War II, you have to shoot way above the person to actually like not hit marker. So the fact that I did didn't hit marker that is ridiculous. And yeah, there were other trick shotters in the game. I believe Channel was in there, and I think there was one other like random trick shotter, but I did not hit on the trick shotter. Another thing with World War II is those paratrooper shots, they can't be hit in search and destroy. Free for all is really the best way to hit them because it's either free for all or like team deathmatch. And once again, no kill cam because free for all. I definitely think that's better than my jungle flooded shot. That's for fucking sure. I think this one pushes B. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's either right above or right behind Reigns 1800.
The collats are hard for me to say because a collat is a collat.
I'd say put it in front of the BO2 one at least.
It's either in between the collats or better than Rug's collat. And I'll be the deciding factor. I will for once in my life show some self-confidence. I think it's better than both of those collats, so I'll throw it right there. And one more time of just jerking my cock. I'm about to come, all right? We're on Ion Racer, May 10th. 2020. You know, it was 2020. It was a dark time for a lot of us, but I was here to trick shot the coronavirus to at least tone it down a little bit.
You literally saved the world.
Save the fucking world. One in the chamber, carrier Sui with the Wii remote on my last life. Only 3 people in the game, and the other person was a trick shotter who I had to beast to last because he also wanted a trick shot.
I'm pretty biased on this clip because I love one in the chamber.
Such a satisfying mode to play and to hit in.
And the fact that it's on the Wii.
If you guys have not, you know, we'll put a shameless plug here. I have some hand cam videos. If you've never seen a Wii remote trick shot and you're watching this video, go check those out. That'll inform you on, you know, what a Wii remote trick shot is. I don't know if it's better than my paratrooper shot. I almost want to say it is. It's close. It's close in my brain.
I personally like the paratrooper shot just a little more.
I'd put it right behind your paratrooper shot.
All right, we're on the Necca with the Pavlo tag on MW2 free-for-all on Skid Row too. Very creative map to hit this on. As you can see, save and load though.
Cheater.
But still, very cool. Very nice shot. I've always wanted to hit one of those tags.
Yeah, it is a very cool shot.
Yep, hit that April 15th of 2020, so just a little over 2 years ago. Bottom C is where I'm kind of thinking. I don't think it's better than Carl's BO3 shot, but I do think it's better than the travel shot. Next clip, we got Obey Humid. Everybody knows this shot. August 10th, 2014, the turbine backdrop. This was widely considered the best trick shot on BO2 at the time it was hit. He was getting shot at midair, got those perfect fade shots, and slapped the headshot. It was closer to Obey's Infinite 2 team Tosh. Absolutely a banger clip. Yeah, like just the thought of even going for that in 2014, ridiculous, ridiculous.
An absolute menace for that.
The only complaints I have with that is that, you know, he did land a little bit and he didn't get the reload. But like other than that, that is a perfect trick shot. I would argue bottom A. Honestly, I might even put it above Reigns' 3-piece headshot. That shot is so sick.
Yeah, and it's pretty fucking iconic too.
I think I'd put it above Joltz even. Here's the debate. Here's the debate that gets us. Speaking of turbine backdrops hit by Obey members, we got Myol's turbine backdrop 1 year later in 2015. This was the shot that got him in red. Iconic reaction. And he called it out, as you can hear once again by the reaction. Hit it with the ghost camo. BO2 sprint fades as well. Very underrated shot to go for. You're insane, Myol. Another thing a lot of people don't talk about with this shot is that it was actually a wall bang. The little red piece of foliage that's just sitting off the bridge, he wall bangs that all the way up there. But another thing about this shot is that, you know, I don't think people bring this up often because, you know, like I said, different time period. I think Humid's was definitely better because I also think Myol's was set up. He hit on someone with MJD in the clan tag. Homie did not shoot one bullet, but still fucking insane shot.
I'm down to put it behind the other one.
I don't even know if I'd give it an A. I don't know if it has much going for it as opposed to some of those shots in B tier. I don't really even know if it's better than the midair tag on IW. I'm thinking top C. This is another clip people widely forget about. Texzl's back-to-back trick shots on Studio free-for-all. One of the best BO2 FFA trick shots at the time it was hit. This shot is so accurate, it looks like aimbot. Like, look at this shit. Insanely lucky. First trick shot was a little 360 there, headshot with the vector. And then the second trick shot was the wall bang, barn to castle.
I forgot about that clip too.
Lots of studio shots in this. I honestly, before I started putting this list together, I really didn't think there was gonna be that many like studio shots because like it's a good map to trick shot on, but is it a good map to hit good trick shots on? I don't know. But you know, some of these people made it work very well. I think it's B tier. I think it's somewhere in that B tier. I think it's behind ObJay's collat.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're going to the second line of the B tier. I know Matt's probably shivering in fear watching this clip. At the start of this game, quad head, he gets killed twice in it in the swap quad head and free-for-all. On Vanguard, this is month 1 of Vanguard, and then same game, this out of map has since been patched. Out of map wall bang. on sub pens, the 1080. I think the only other person who hit this was Talon, and it was a 720. So I think I have the only 1080. And the shot was also called out.
I'm having flashbacks right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that is PTSD for my man Matt. He was the one who got trick shotted as well. When I hit that, you literally didn't even believe I hit it. You thought I just like jumped and killed you, like, because I literally had just called it out too. Like, it was such an unbelievable thing to happen so early on into Vanguard. Another thing that's so insane about this shot to me is I didn't have my tack down. I did have tacks on, but I did not put my tack down. I didn't have one. That was literally my only attempt at that. I would have had to get out of the map again, which I kind of had down to a T, but it was still a little bit tricky.
One of the cooler Vanguard shots I've seen to this day.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And yeah, Subpens isn't like a great map in Vanguard either. I don't think it's better than my one in the Chamber Carrier Sui or my Paratrooper though. Might be a hot take, I don't know.
You don't see many fucked ass shots on Vanguard.
I'm thinking it's a C tier boopy. I think the jungle shot would be better, but the fact that it's an out of map and free for all, a lot of people who hit out of maps, they're in team deathmatch. So like hitting an out of map and free for all is like pretty fucking sick. I don't think I'll do that again.
Yeah, and without tags.
Very low point in COD with Vanguard as well. Not many people wanting to play that game, so having the motivation to play it was rare as well. What do you guys think? Better or worse than Twist Crane Shot?
Personally, I'd say it's better than Twist Crane Shot.
That screenshot looks insane because the gun is gigantic. It takes up the whole thing. All right, next clip. And this is my last clip in this video. This is my mid-air two-piece on Black Ops 2 free-for-all with the reaction. I had my reaction to the carrier Sui and one in the chamber, but every time I put it into my Vegas, it just corrupted the audio. So I said, fuck it. But yeah. This is one of my best trick shots I'll ever hit, without a doubt. But yeah, there's a few things about that clip that some people will definitely nitpick, including myself, because this is a tier list. I did use the infect package, all right? And some people consider that not to be usable, but yeah, it's infect package, so there was no way that I could hit marker that, and the soft land that I got in kill cam was also a result of that, so it wasn't like a lucky soft land, it was just from that. But I really fuck with this shot, because this was something I always went for, and I never expected to hit it with a fast swap too. I really like how I shot the first guy, fast swap, hit the second guy, and yes, it was on two trick shotters who were at last. It's another one of those shots where it's kind of like a collat, it's kind of like a two-piece. You got one attempt at it. After I got that first Remington kill, if I didn't hit that shot, it was done. Like, could not go for that again. I have gone for that so long on BO2 free-for-all. That was just hit January this year.
It's crazy that you hit it in the current year, and I don't think I can name another one on BO2.
But where would that go on the tier list? I think it's definitely B. I'm gonna put my bias to the side here. It's definitely the like my favorite shot I've hit. So I want to put it above like the Paratrooper and the Carrier Sui, but I don't think I can. I don't think that's where it belongs. I think I'd put it below Rug's collat, like his first collat on BO2. Like, I'd put it right between there and Stormzz.
That's real.
Those are the last clips from me. I just put in 5 clips for myself.
Had to give the tip cream just a little bit.
On God, bro. Since she left, it's been pretty dry. But anyway, moving on to Red Shawn on Winter Crash. One of the first shots on the new maps, and this was single uploaded on the Red channel. He hit the ladder perfectly, and it's actually a Sui. A lot of people don't really take that into account, but going off that on MWR is a Sui because you will die of fall damage. And this shot was so good that people thought it was set up at the time it was hit.
I barely remember that. That was stupid clean.
Yeah, it was so nice, and it was actually a wall bang too. If I didn't say that, he wall banged him through the helicopter.
One of my favorite shots from Shawn.
In my opinion, it would fall in the C tier somewhere, but I'm not sure. Maybe I would put it right above Apex's Legend Ladder. Kind of how Apex's shot, it kind of set standards for MW2 in a way at that time. I think this shot kind of set some higher standards for MWR.
Yeah, for sure.
Regular Marsh. I know a lot of people don't know this clip. Closer to We're Anything But 60 World at War castle bounce across the map with the Wii remote. 30 FPS. I'll play it one more time because it is World at War, so no kill cam. There are a couple things to consider. I can give you the Wii knowledge. It was across the entire map, but the no scopes do go perfectly center on World at War on the Wii, so that's definitely something to consider. But like I said, 30 FPS, so hitting that bounce is harder than it even is just on console, and that bounce is a little difficult at times on console.
Definitely not something you ever see.
Yeah.
A World at War bounce on the Wii.
No reload as well, which is unfortunate. And this shot was also hit not too long before they shut the servers down initially for World at War on the Wii. I think this is another solid C tier. Very beautiful clip, but if the no scopes didn't go perfectly straight, I think it'd be a B. But still, hitting that bounce is very impressive. If he had jumped, hit that bounce, and didn't spin and nosk it, that would still be fucking insane. If he had hit that bounce and scoped it, that would have been fucked. And also, just for the record, okay, before anyone just starts to think that this is the case for all the Wii games, that is not the case. It is only for World at War. It might be for COD 4 as well, but I'm not educated on that, so I'm not going to say for sure. I think I'd put it right above Necca's midair tag if I had to decide. I don't think it's better than Carl's BO3 beta shot. We have another banger-ass Wii shot, absolute classic from regular Otto. The double fast swap, wall bang solid shot prone after to to the reload across the map on standoff. Beautiful shot. Got that beautiful Gorp Elgato quality, if you know, you know. Slapped it all the way across the map. Opener 2 is introducing. Very ahead of its time, especially for Search or Destroy and with the Wii remote. Like, that would have been a cool shot to see with controller on console.
So clean, too, with the Wii remote.
It is hard to make a trick shot look clean with the Wii remote. I have failed that before miserably. Like, take it from me. I would probably say it's better than Marsh's Castle Bounce. I don't know where it would be in C tier, but I don't think it could really reach anything outside of that. And the wall bang is pretty creative, too. That wall on standoff is pretty thick. Honestly, I think it's better than my Vanguard shot. That's where I'm looking. Like higher C, I think it's probably in between Zeimzy's shot there on Turbine and my Vanguard shot. So the next clip, September 1st, 2014, this man made a fucking name for himself, because who the hell is Rehz outside of this shot? No offense. Triple collat spawn shot on Studio. Unbelievable clip. Once again, hitting a banger shot on Studio is something that not a lot of people have done. It was a spawn shot, hit it on DLC map with the DLC camo. Very dope. Got on Scarce's top plays, which was big achievement at that time.
If I remember correctly, the people were like spread out a bit too.
It's probably an A tier. Do we think it's better than the BO3 one?
Oh, I wish I had the POV of the BO3 enemies.
Yeah, true. Shit. That would probably change things. I was gonna say straight up that I think it's better. But dude, the POV for the BO3 one could be fucked. I didn't even think about that.
I do think it is a bit better than the BO3 one.
Yeah.
Agreeable. I'm just gonna ask it. Is it better than Avea? It's the cleanest triple collat trick shot ever hit. I think we can agree. I feel like it's better than Avea, not gonna lie. I think we got a top A status. I could see it going both ways for sure.
Man, I think it's better than Avea.
I think it's better than Avea too. I'm not gonna lie, Splash. We can agree to disagree, but that's a 2 to 3. All right. I think that's a top A.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it.
That's just
I feel
such
like the low-key right of an Avea shot though. That's a sticky ball.
Yeah, it's completely understandable either way. They're both fucking 2 of the best BO2 trick shots ever hit, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I went alphabetical, so this clip kind of looks goofy after the other one, but I think you'll be surprised by what this little man hit here, all right? Severe Swerve, November 15th, 2013, triple collat spawn shot on Studio from the other side. Now, it might have been a 360, but I want to point out the dates here. Rehz, September 1st, 2014. Severe Swerve, November 15th, 2013. A year prior. It's actually insane. Like, Rehz really stole his whole fucking flow.
Literally, word for word.
Yeah, and also there is POV for the shot. They were all the way across behind the hay bale behind Barn. Like, that is a dumb shot. And once again, it's kind of like Rain's 3-piece headshot, where it's like, I feel like it's more of a variety clip, like a 360 NOS triple. There's other things to critique about it too, like the fact that it's the spawn shot and he didn't reload. If I hit that shit and missed the reload, I would not care one bit. So I understand it.
I'd honestly put it right behind Rain's 3-piece headshot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Don't forget the name, folks. Severe Swerve. All right, next time you think of the triple collat spawn shot guy, put some respect on my man's name. Come on, he was doing it first. Now we got Synergy Cree. You guys have probably all seen this clip. One of the first like legit boat bangs, and that was insane. He put the PS3 comm on his fucking back with this one. Like, people were disrespecting PS3 left and right with BO2's release, but this man Cree proved you could style it up on the PS3. Triple fade with the XPR, hits the boat bang. He did hit it on a trick shotter in a 29 lobby, but like, dude, that's completely fucking reasonable for that shot.
I went for that shot so many times in private match after seeing that.
Dude, the fact that it wasn't a hit marker, I'll put the guy's POV on the screen once again. The fact that he did not hit marker this is dumb. Very dumb. That was where boat bangs really began. That was the shot you wanted to hit on Carrier after Cree hit his. I think it might be a B. Cree's is also an 1800, and it was also, I think Rain's was in 2014, right? I gotta check. Yeah, they were both 2014. Cree's was actually only 4 days later. I think it's better. I kind of think it's better than the takeoff 3-piece as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like that.
That same vibe as these clips where it's like, damn, you didn't hit marker that with a ballista. It's like, damn, you didn't hit marker that with the DSR through the whole goddamn map. Like,
Literally.
And thematically, this works out really well, talking about clips that probably should have hit markered. Look at this shit. This was day 3 of AW. He hits on a Goliath, which if you guys don't know, that's basically a juggernaut. So he had so much health. You could see him tagging him constantly there with this Morris. His whole team was tagging him. And as you can see right there, you got the headshot, which means it might not have even killed otherwise. You got the extra XP for killing the juggernaut. One of the best on AW once again. Like, they probably did not know how many times to tag. Like I said, day 3 of this game. He got Synergy Clip of the Week with this too, which was no laughing matter at that time. Nobody was going in private match and being like, oh, let's see how many times we have to tag a Goliath in case a random gets a Goliath and search and fucking destroy. No one was doing that, bro. It was a whole ass first ever. Honestly, probably a whole ass only ever. And it was on AW old gen. I would A tier that. And like, once again, AW, this early on, AW didn't have a beta. People were just getting used to these jetpacks. So to see that many spins and still have it be like clean and non-stop, insane.
Fucking Goliath.
I've never seen anyone trick shot on a Goliath on AW.
I think I would probably put it right between the 3-piece headshot and severe swerve with the triple on studio. I think right there would be nice.
I fuck with that.
I think that's a snug fit. You agree, Splash?
Yeah.
Next clip, a bit of a newer one, but we got Talon. And speaking of first boat bangs, my man, Talon. This was so sick. January 29th, 2021. One of the first boat bangs on Armada. And he was calling out for his teammate literally right before the shot. Like, that was his good Samaritan act for the day, earned him that trick shot.
Talon really out here hitting that shit on Colt.
Yeah, I know, dude. Hit that for the parallel RC as well. Very nice shot. Once again, that first boat bang status, I think we got to give it a B tier. Question is where? The B tier is like where it transitions from clips that are just really good to clips that are really good and you're never going to hit them again. I think bottom B would be the best place for it. We'll chuck it there. The final 3 clips. We got Thrust Vez. This clip is the most ahead of its time clip in the whole video. I don't care what you say. The midair 2-piece with the 3-piece knife launch of the first kill did appear to be a bomb lobby, but like, you get one attempt at this, and for 2013, this was completely justifiable to set up. People were setting up the most basic shit on MW2 at this time.
Oh, right off the bat, I want to chuck that in S tier, honestly. Almost like that's
it's a classic.
It's a classic, crazy, innovative ass shot.
I never would have even thought to go for a mid-air 2-piece had he not hit that. Nobody was thinking like that back then. They were just thinking about how to get that 1 kill. Most people couldn't even get that 1 kill. This man got 3 and 2 of them were in the air.
Actually insane.
And on Karachi too, you hear 3-piece with a mid-air 2-piece on MW2, you're probably thinking high rise favela, like one of the banger maps, but nah, my man hit that on Karachi. So dope. I feel like our rankings we could use with some scooting. Like, I think we might want to scoot a few up to A, because we kind of or scoot a few up to S rather, because I think we made S a little too exclusive, because I don't think it's just those 2 AW shots. Honestly, I'm thinking this could go up to S.
There. Yeah.
And I remember we said it with Avea that we could probably throw it in S. I think we could do that. I still don't know if I agree with S tier, but it's definitely S or A. Dude, if that was unset up, it'd be the best trick shot of all time. But they were still moving around and shit. Like, it wasn't easy. Like, I'm not trying to undermine it at all. It's either between Joltz and Humid or between Humid and Linkzy.
Humid is like my deciding factor right now.
Honestly, the more I think about it, here's what I think we should do, okay? Hear me out. I think A tier, or S tier, top of A tier. I feel like that's what we gotta do.
I like that a lot, yeah.
I think we refine the S tier now, because these are all shots that are just like a league of their own. Like, they don't feel out of place being mixed with each other. Matt said he already knows this clip, and you know, some people actually don't. Toto's triple collat trick shot on Stormfront on Ghost. That is one of the most random trick shots ever, if not the most random trick shot ever. It seems like it was a Willie G lobby. Such a cool spot too, jumping in there by the elevator.
One of the only shots I've seen from that spot too.
Once again, it's another one of those clips. It'd be a clip without it even being a trick shot. And he had Spectrum camo. Perfect camo choice. Honestly, right off rip, I'm thinking bottom A. Because low-key severe swerve, I gotta give my man some credit, bro. That was unset up, 3 people moving. You know, say what you will about the shot itself, but I don't know. I think that's better. Last clip of the video. If this was a iconic trick shot tier list without this, then it would be a crime. We got zzirGrizz with the 720 headshot, March 1st, 2009. The first modern trick shot. Say what you will, barrel stuff, no reload. Without that trick shot, we would not be here.
That was the catalyst.
Nobody could top that.
He is the reason South Strainham became what it is today.
Unfortunately, zzirGrizz, I'm sorry if you're watching this, man. It didn't really age that well if we're talking clip standards. If we're being fair, it's D. If we were going off most iconic, it would definitely be up there in like the SA range. It's probably better than Linkzy's hit mark. All right. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for recording this with me. And if you were on this tier list, fucking shout out to you. My God.